I don't know what's up with these places, man, but they send me a new menu like every week. But I'm going to file this in with the rest of my important documents. A little bit of test footage that I just shot a little while ago. I like how it turned out. The back cave set up. Mezco Batman, couple of lights. Got the camera. Everything looking on fleek. You'll notice that this is the black and gray Mezco Batman. I'm not using the blue and yellow one because if I did, he would just walk up to the Terminator and slap him, and that would be the end of the video. But yeah, waiting for a couple of different things to come in the mail so I can finish Commando 2. So I figure, well, no wasted motion. Might as well get a start on my next project I want to do while I'm editing X-Men, because I can't help myself. I got too many ideas, and jumping back and forth between them seems to be the thing to do. So I figured I'd show a little work in progress here. This is the Cyberdyne building, the interior from Batman vs. Terminator. This is, I don't know how far along, I'd say maybe like 70% done. Got the floor all made up, got that vent, pops out, the little Cyberdyne logo, some pipes in there. I'm going to do some different things on this wall too, just to kind of make it a little less plain. We got the Terminator here. This is, like, this all just is freestanding for now, so I'm going to find some way to stabilize that to the wall, or we'll see what happens. I don't know. This is just pipes and lights and all kinds of stuff. Got the big computer terminal, which is my brother's cell phone case, like, packaging. Like, that just sat in there, and so I was like, hey, I'm taking this. And this is another one of those things I've shown a couple of times. It's those little clips that go on the sides of those little storage containers you can get, but it looks like a computer keyboard. Got some, fake little piping on there. I think it's pretty cool. Once I get this lit up with some accessories and all that, it's going to be real cool. What I actually like about this is, obviously these toothpicks, I'm going to work something out with those, but I made it so this can be removable. And that way, like, let's say I make up another sign for, like, Stark Industries or something like that. I could put that there, and this could double as a different diorama for my own displays or whatever the case. Started working on the ceiling, too. That piece in the corner right there with that hole, that's where it plugs into that pipe right there, so that way it looks like the ceiling, piping is connected to everything else in the diorama. And these are where the lights are going to be, so, I'm going to pop those little lights right through these holes once it's all painted up, and you're going to have an illuminated diorama. That's right, interior lighting like a sumbitch. Also, for anybody wondering, these are the lights I'm using. These LED garden lights. Now you see these got these like rubber dragonflies on them. I've shown these I think in one other video before, but basically all you got to do when you get them out of the package, the rubber dragonfly pieces are just like, I don't know, they basically just fit over top of the actual light, so you can just pull them right off. And when you're done with that, you're left with these little lights right here. And it's a string of 10, so I measured them out to fit in here. There's only 18 holes that I drilled, so I am going to have 2 extra lights, so I don't know if I'm going to like pop them like maybe here and here or something. We'll see. But the way this is going to look should be pretty well lit up on the inside, and I got a few different options. Batman vs. Terminator is coming to a close here, filming. This is the inside of the Cyberdyne building. One of the last videos I made, I showed the exterior part of the building where they're just like in among all the rubble and stuff. This, I mean, I'll show a full behind the scenes of Batman vs. Terminator at some point, but I really like the way this set came out. And of course, you got your gimmicks up here. Turn the lights on for additional, I don't know, display value, I guess. I don't know, photographs well. And I like how it's coming out. I can't wait to release that. Doing the scene where Batman gets thrown against the wall. So, I'm using gravity to my advantage. I'm going to have him on a string, just lower him against the wall, and then have him kind of tumble down. And then, when he hits the floor, I'll switch the shot. Hopefully it works. The British Bulldog. WWE Elite. Good figure. It's only the second one I've ever seen. The first one had some paint issues on the face, and I wasn't trying to deal with that, so I waited until I saw a better one, and I found one. Then we got the Venom, the new Marvel Legends. It's a nice figure. Really can't say enough nice things about it. To look at it, it just kind of looks simple and like there's not too much to it, but I think the simplicity is what really makes it kind of awesome, actually. It's a straightforward design and
Really captures the old school Todd McFarlane style art perfectly. And if you prefer the head with like the tongue and everything, it comes with that too. So if that's the Venom you prefer, you could pop that head on it. I kind of like this look better, so I'm just going to stick with this. You'll notice back here the animated series Batman. Now this is one that I actually got in the mail recently from DC Collectibles, because I had the problem originally with my first Batman figure that I bought. His foot broke off right out of package. But I was able to get in touch with their customer service and get a replacement figure. Now, it took a while because I wasn't sure if I was going to still be in this apartment for any length of time, and I didn't want it to get mailed and like lost and all that kind of stuff. But what I will say about this figure is they've updated some of the plastics they've been using, which basically means they've strengthened some of the joints, and the interchangeable parts now don't feel like they're going to break as easily. And you'll notice the hip joints that used to have like those weird pinholes inside of the hips for the articulation, they smoothed those over. So the figure looks aesthetically a lot better, and it doesn't feel like it's going to break or anything. But yeah, special thanks to DC Collectibles for being mad cool with your customer service and replacing my broken figure, and for listening to people who say like strengthen up the joints and make things a little better. I can definitely tell that the quality has improved on this figure compared to the first release, so awesome to see. Just got done yesterday filming the scene where the Avengers finally encounter Magneto in his base. The eagle-eyed among you will no doubt recognize this set has been repurposed from my Mega Man stop motion from a while back. And the back side of it hasn't been repainted because I like the way that set turned out. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to use it again for anything, but I just couldn't bring myself to mess with that side of it. But this side I repainted, and I think it looks good for a Magneto type industrial looking base for him. But yeah, I just got done filming the scene where they all kind of converge on the one location, and it turns out to be a trap set by Magneto. Today I'm actually going to try and get into the scene where the Avengers first arrive on Genosha and they fight with Avalanche and Pyro. So I haven't figured out exactly how I want that to look yet, so I'm going to work on that. A little behind the scenes action going on. I'm going to turn this off so you can hear me. This is filming a little bit X-Men Brotherhood today. This is the scene where Cyclops brings Psylocke down to a S.H.I.E.L.D. containment center and interrogates Mr. Sinister. Now, as you can see, this is like an unfinished set right now at the moment. The other pieces, I took them apart just so it's easier to get the camera angles I need and film it. But this will basically be like this, so there's a window separating Psylocke and Cyclops from Mr. Sinister, because you can't just have a superpowered mutant in the just hanging out back there. That's not a very good containment center. But so yeah, there he is in his cell. And then on the back end of this is the entryway, which I broke. But yeah, now we're looking at that. Not bad, right? Pretty cool. Wanted something that I'd be able to have multi-purpose, and if you don't want to have this thing like that, I don't know if you'd even call that like just a little guard thing on the floor, and this middle piece, it all comes out. So, you know, if you'd rather just have a wide open room, you can do it that way. And then the door, let's not forget, shield right on there. Hey, pretty cool. That fits right in there, but can't really do it with one hand. But yeah, so that's what we're looking at right now. Filmed this scene this afternoon. That Cyclops kept falling over, so I put him on a wrestling figure stand, and it's been looking pretty good so far.
And the bell has just been rung! This is the Not using that one.
What's wrong?
Isn't that where we were trying to go?
Yeah.
That's the door.
I didn't know what it was. Then you left out a guy who's going, well, except for Steve, Sean, and Gary, and Mark, but the rest of them, when you meet a person...
That stuff.
Well, here's, you said all those people over there, like, whatever it is.
Zombie Sabretooth. Got Batman Returns. And they got the Mime Joker.
Yeah.
That's great.
I told you they like own downtown.
They run this joint.
Yeah, for sure.
Pretty badass.
Oh, sweet. Is that an alien over there?
Yeah, it is.
No, I mean over there, Captain, like in full size.
Oh, that's where we're going.
That's the stuff I was thinking about.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, oh, they have a human size one.
That's right. That's badass. Oh, that's slick. I don't know if you can really see it on my
I know.
whack little camera with the reflection, but
look at him.
Mountain Man's in awe.
Who could break in? I could stand next to him. Nice. So I wrote this in. They're called like Imperial cover or something. Oh, because that's what it's
Giant Millennium Falcon.
Yeah. So now they're just Imperial Cutlery. That's good to know. Yeah. I'll talk to my father about getting you a knife. Is he working there?
Got these obscure X-Men characters that they made like action figures of for no reason.
Like.
Well, GW Bridge. Yep. This might be the same series that the first Deadpool came out. Let's find out. There he is, right on the end there.
Huh.
That's the original Deadpool. What started it all.
Huh.
Took probably about another 15 years for it to really get started, but
The uncanny X-Men
Yep.
X-Force. So what's its special power?
I don't.
Rapid fire guns?